Hello guys, so I'm here bringing you the second book review. I'm reading a book called Multipliers. I told you about the book earlier this week. So the book is written by Liz Wiseman. This book was really intriguing and it was very interesting. So I'll just give you an overall view of what it's about. So the book is mainly about leadership. So for me, it was just more than leadership in that I find that I could apply it even in other aspects of my life where I'm not necessarily a leader. I'll go through some of the chapters that stood out for me. So to start with, they talk about the multiplier effect. So leaders who have a multiplier effect are those leaders that take advantage of smart people that are in the organization or smart people that they have hired. So now you find that in some organizations they'll hire smart people but will not necessarily allow them to use those particular skills or their particular ideas because it is so structured that everything is just like there's no room for creativity, there's no room to apply just more than what you know. So they end up getting less than what the person can offer. So the book is just giving advice on how to maximize on that. And then the second thing is talking about is the fact that some leaders are target magnets. So they go out looking for talent. They go out looking for people with great skills, with great personalities, and then they utilize that. While on the other hand, some leaders call that in, but they do not necessarily utilize it, as I've explained. So I liked the 3 steps that they showed in how some leaders make the most out of that. So the first thing was that they could identify what somebody's particularly, or should I say, naturally good at. And then they tell that person that, oh, you're good in 1, 2, 3, 4. And then fourthly, they utilize it. So they find something within the organization that the person can do in order to utilize that skill. So I did that myself. So I did a little homework on that as well. But I'll tell you about it a bit later. Another thing that multipliers do is that they are liberators. So they're not just stuck up in old routines and old ways of doing things. So they allow people to voice out their opinions, to voice out their differences, and really create robust debates and discussions as to why things are being done and why some things are not being done, which also reminded me of one of the, should I say, principles that Nelson Mandela had, that he would always speak last after everyone has given their opinion and everybody has said the view. Then the leader is there to just come after everybody has spoken, or even during, but make sure you minimize it. You give your overall view and then you make a decision based on what the other people are saying. So I really liked that. It helped me to just see that we could really maximize out of the people we have in our lives. And yeah, it's just an interesting book. So who can actually read this book? I think this book is meant for mainly leaders. If you're leading in any organization, be it profit, non-profit, this is a great book for you. I think parents as well, and this could help just in terms of working with their children and how to maximize and how to create a really good balance with their children. What I liked about this book is well researched. I tell you, it has so many different examples. I think they interviewed 150 different leaders, and it took 730 days worth of research to bring the book to life. So I really, really like a book that is well researched. It really gives you more examples, more perspectives, and I just feel that a lot of effort has been put into this book. What I didn't like about the book, so this book, guys, the headings, there were so many. In the beginning I was just like, what is going on? I'm getting heading after heading after heading, and I couldn't really understand how I should structure my thought process. So I feel that that could have been done better. Maybe the content could have been more detailed as to how the book is going to be. Because at the end of every chapter they give a summary. I feel if that summary maybe was made upfront, or just more details given in terms of how I'm going to tackle the book, would have been really, really great. But yeah, I think it's a very lovely book for people who want to grow themselves in terms of leadership and just maximizing with the people around them. So yeah, I'm just going to show you my example of the homework that I did. So it is called Genius Watching. So I identified the people in my life and then the things that they do easily and freely. So this is their natural skills. And then I actually determined what is it that they can do or help me with in my life so that I can put that more into work. So be it my friends, be it my mom, and anybody else that I feel plays a significant role or can play a significant role in my life, I've been able to just like do the genius watching thing. So I guess I'm a genius now because I'm utilizing genius techniques. But yeah, in summary, that's the book. Really, really loved it, and I would give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah, a 4 out of 5 because of the research. They could have just done better with the outlining, but